So we often get asked, why did we invest in diversity, equity, and inclusion so early in the company's history? And I think to me, this really is about understanding that, these small differences, when you're early, are compounded over time. When we talk about building an inclusive workplace at HashiCorp, I think there's multiple pieces of that. The first is you have to build a diverse team. I think the second thing is, once you're there, how do you make sure that the culture feels welcoming, feels inclusive?
Diversity, equity, and inclusion is important at HashiCorp, and it's one of the areas of focus that we have as a company that's tied to our business. It's tied to innovation. We are focused in on representation, thinking about who is underrepresented in our environment, making sure that everybody's voice is heard. We're always focused on equity and fairness, where we look at processes and policies and practices across the organization, try and make everything as inclusive as possible. And then we're focused on engagement. We want employees to have that sense of belonging. We want to be able to create opportunities for people to get together and get to know each other.
How we create an inclusive workplace at HashiCorp isn't about a specific program or action. It's really everywhere. It permeates everything we do. It is folded into all of the work in every aspect of the people function.
We work really closely with our employee resource groups and other passionate employees around diversity, equity, and inclusion to really bring awareness to some of the things that we, Colleen and I, may not even be aware of as we are also still learning and growing, and making sure that all of our employees feel really comfortable being themselves 100% at work every single day.
We recruit from all different universities and schools and colleges. We're really looking at people from all walks of life.
One of the ways that I help to create an inclusive workplace at HashiCorp is by asking a lot of questions. I try to do this by recognizing my own biases in certain situations and asking for clarification when things sound unfamiliar to me.
In meetings, I always make sure that I'm watching people's Zoom squares and seeing if they might be opening their mouth a little bit, but they weren't actually quite talking.
It doesn't matter what your language is. We're all unified by how much we love working at HashiCorp.
Because it's just a proven fact, the more diversity of thought that you have as you're trying to solve problems or build teams or drive change or transformation, you end up with much better outcomes.
It's a labor of love for a lot of folks, a lot of the internal teams here at HashiCorp who are supporting us and making this a more diverse and inclusive culture. It really takes a village, and that's really what diversity means. We're trying to make this a better place, not just for us, but for everyone.